It is Trinidad Cast episode 11. Today is the 12th of February 2023, our 11th episode. And funny thing, before I introduce Mr. Redbit himself, it's been a long week, but we're good.
Yeah.
The intro music I have here is royalty-free music now.
Yeah.
I hear Starbucks, boy? Yeah, I was watching a Starbucks commercial and it was the same song. And I was like, oh, damn. Maybe I should
no,
not.
like, these people thief Starbucks music.
Yeah. Or Starbucks just had somebody that was like, hey, we need to get royalty-free music so we could put the ad on Facebook. Because if they don't put the royalty-free music, the ad will get flagged now.
Yeah.
It will get flagged. And I just find why Facebook ads right now, it's like Trinis figure out Facebook ads to a point, but then it's also like, no, this is not a good ad to put on Facebook. Like sometimes they just put these real long videos now.
Yeah.
And while you watching some video, it'll have like these days when they do that, they had to be quick and to the point as people will skip it.
Yeah.
I still see some ads coming up that like, hi, I'm John.
Skip.
Yeah, every time you're like, all right, John, that's nice.
I saw recently, like, cause on your Facebook you have your video feed, and a video started playing, and similar to YouTube, you have an in-video ad.
Yeah.
And it'll tell you, 5 or 10 seconds play, and then the
skip comes up,
Yeah, so I was like,
oh, you now see that? Okay.
Yeah, I now see that. Well,
yeah, I seen that a long time.
Okay.
Because what has happened is have one in video ad, and then you have to watch that one, and then the second one is skippable. Sometimes you see that too, and I was like, okay, Facebook, I see you. I see what you're trying to do, trying to forget about the metaverse and start back to to build that ad revenue or something like that.
Yeah, I mean, that whole metaverse thing does fall off. Almost fall off the face.
It dead. I don't think it's coming back. I don't think it's coming back.
It was it maybe sometime in the future, but it was definitely ahead of its time. It's not something people really needed right now.
Yeah, facts.
All
right, so what we're talking about today, we're talking about AI wars, artificial intelligence. We have Google launching their AI called BARD, B-A-R-D, and ChatGPT Premium is a thing now. And that's international. Local, we have the scrap iron dealership. Well, they open back up the market to scrap iron, but not to copper. And that's important to us because we had to kind of check to see why they didn't open it back up to copper. And more than likely is because they're afraid that they cut an X-fiber line and take down the whole country internet. And then we have some layoffs at GitHub. And not just layoffs at GitHub, but GitHub has gone fully remote. And for something as big as GitHub to go fully remote, that's a sign, which could be a scary sign. But we're going to discuss it as we go along. So let's go into topic number 1. We're going into AI wars, and I am fully prepared to share this screen because I'm a professional and I didn't set up the share screen. So Google launched a chatbot called BARD. And why they call it BARD? First of all, do you think BARD is a good name? That's my question.
Probably not, it's like bad,
like it's
kind of close to bad.
Yeah, it's bad or bad. Yeah, I don't know who thought about it, but okay, good for you. So on Monday, that would have been Monday the 6th. Yeah, they launched internal testing of an AI chatbot called BARD, and is a rival to ChatGPT, of course. And on that same day, Bing launched their new Bing search with ChatGPT included to a select few. Of course, we in Trinidad, we're not getting to test that out and see what works. But BARD kind of launched, and they had an ad for it, and the ad said that it gave an ad about a planet being discovered. Oh, yeah. So they asked Bard, what new discoveries from the James Webb Space Telescope can I tell my 9-year-old about? And Bard offers 3 bullet points in return, including one that states, took the very first pictures of a planet outside our own solar system. Then some astronaut dude, Grant Tremblay, he said, not to be, well, actually a jerk. I'm sure Bard will be impressive, but for the record, the James Webb Telescope didn't take the first image of our planet outside our solar system. It was instead done by Chauvin et al. And they showed the picture of it. And essentially, he put Google on blast. And when he put Google on blast, they lost like $1 million or $100,000.
A billion, I think.
A billion?
Yeah, I think so.
There's plenty of money in shares or market cap because people weren't impressed by the ad that they did. Now, this thing hasn't been officially released to the public yet. It is still internal testing, but they did an ad for it. And that one ad has been put out as, okay, you stutter out of the gate. But
I mean, I understand where people are coming from because at this point, ChatGPT has a big head start. So if you're coming out with something, even though if it's in beta or testing, people don't want to hear that. People want to see something that could rival what's out there already. So if you bring something and on your big reveal, you're supposed to show what you could do to rival your biggest competitor, and you kind of flop in a sense. People don't want to hear the technicalities behind the picture, or whatever. They want to hear that. So all they want to know is, all right, I asked AI this question, and it kind of bring together certain stuff, and it wasn't exactly accurate. So
do you think people want to see Google fail? You think it have people like literally sitting out there like, all right, let me try to make Google look bad, because all right, let's say ChatGPT gave this answer, right? Everybody would have be like, oh well, ChatGPT only have data up to a certain time, and XYZ is the case, and of course it's not finished, so therefore you must expect some errors. I think that ChatGPT would have get, because it's a real things ChatGPT get away with already, yeah? Like all kind of racial undertones and all kind of thing.
It is too, people see Google as, one of the best in the world, high up there in terms of being a tech company. It's one of the top 3 tech companies in the world. So they probably expect, if somebody was going to bring AI at this commercial level, it probably would have been Google. But this whole ChatGPT has come out of the blue. So, and they rise to prominence. So they probably have Google under, a higher standard, a bigger microscope than ChatGPT.
So what you're saying is when you're on top of the hill, you had to take the arrows, you had to take the shots.
A bigger target.
Yeah, big target.
Yeah.
I tend to agree. And they explain the technicality, and other people chimed in and they explained why it was actually true, but it wasn't generally true, and AI could only know so much and that kind of stuff. But yeah, people don't care about that. And the reason people don't care about it is because we live in a world where first impressions are like gold. And if your service or your technical thing can't impress on the first try, it's like Shark Tank. Be like, nah, hard luck, we're not investing in you. You're going. Yeah, no. You can tell us whatever you want again. We're still not going to put any money behind your product. And that first impression in tech, I know. I think that like most companies, they've always tried to make sure that they handle this, and they always have a PR team that will go through all of the all of the scenarios that could take place and be like, okay, if this happened, we'll audify this way. If this happened, we'll audify this way. So I don't know how Google going to audify. The only way that they could out it, I think, is to just bring out the product and wow people more than ChatGPT.